numbers, but to me, it's always been a game of names. Numbers mean numbers, but names mean people. And some funny things happen to baseball names. Babe Ruth, for example, called almost everyone Judge because he was so bad at remembering names. And Casey Stengel could remember them. Casey's problem was pronouncing them. He always called his catcher, Chris Cannizzaro, Canzaneri. And later, we're going to show you an umpire and a manager in an argument. And this is not staged. I mean a real argument, and the umpire keeps calling the manager by the wrong name. Now, why am I talking about names? Let me tell you. Have you ever noticed how every time one baseball fan meets another, they seem to challenge each other with questions? I know it happens to me. It's got to happen to you. So, since I'm a baseball fan and you are too, I've got some questions to put to you. Now, not going to be too tough. I mean, these to start with. Just something to get us going, okay? Now, in each case, what I'm looking for is a name. Ready? What we're looking at is one of the most famous catches in World Series history. Now, the man who made it is Ron Swoboda of the New York Mets. The Baltimore player who hit the ball was named Robinson. Your question, was Mr. Robinson's first name Brooks or Frank? Okay, write down the answer. Before we leave that outfield in Shea Stadium, let's look at two more plays. This one came with 2 men on and 2 out. This one came 3 innings later with the bases loaded and 2 out. So in both cases, the base runners were going. Question, who made those 2 catches? And this was one of the most exciting moments I ever broadcast. It's the 12th inning of the 6th game of the 1975 World Series. Now, the Cincinnati Reds had already won 3 games, so Boston had to win or go home. And with one swing of the bat and some body English, boy, that would have made some pinball players real happy, the Red Sox won the game. And since I said in the beginning that these would be easy, I'm only going to ask you to name the man that hit the home run. But if you'd like a real challenge right here, tell me, who was the pitcher? Now, you're about to see 2 outfielders share a section of fence and a catch. But these 2 share something else, too. Only 5 players in Major League history have combined 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases in the same year. And you're looking at 2 of them. Who are they? Okay, here are the answers. Ron Swoboda made this great catch on Brooks Robinson. And the man who goes so fast and so far to both his left and his right is Tommy Agee. The home run was hit by Carlton Fisk, and I'm sure you had that. But the pitcher, it was Pat Darcy. And the 2 great hitters who ran into each other one afternoon in Candlestick Park, Willie Mays and Bobby Bonds. No part of baseball sounds simpler or causes so much confusion as running the bases. Something seems to be so complicated about running from one base to the next.